Hi, Gary Port, Fenway Divorce Facts. Here with Matcha, who is very eager. Gomashio. The girls are not with us. Yuzu is in her cage right now, sitting on 3 eggs. Azuki is under the entertainment center. She hasn't laid yet, but she has made her nest and she's ready to go. My wife has not put down the Christmas tree, as you can see. Okay, so today we're going to continue with my favorite topic, which I started the last video, which is the uncontested divorce and the divorce process. As I said last time, the best way to get started, if you can, talk to your spouse and try to figure out what you guys want, and we can do this as an uncontested divorce. However, let's go down a different path. Let's say you really can't sit down and talk to your spouse for whatever reason, but you still want to try to get this done in an uncontested way. So in this situation, what I like to do is I send a letter to your spouse, very simply. Your spouse has hired me for an amicable, uncontested divorce. Please have your attorney contact me. Well, what happens in this case is hopefully, they will contact an attorney, the attorney contacts me, and the attorneys will sit down either in person or virtually and try to work out what the other side wants. This can take a couple of weeks. Sometimes this could drag on for months. Sometimes the other attorney will not want to do anything until they get a statement of net worth. I have another video on statements of net worth. They are an annoying document. If we do a contested divorce, the courts do require them. Thank you, Matcha, for getting rid of Gomashio. That was very nice of you. Like I've mentioned before, Matcha can be a bit of a dick. So, if the attorneys can come to an agreement on everything, this would be great. This stays an uncontested divorce, and then the attorneys will create the agreement. And once we get the agreement created and signed and properly notarized, we go through the process of filing the divorce packet. And again, anywhere from 4 to 8 months before the court gets that out. What happens if your spouse gets the letter and doesn't contact an attorney? Well, in that case, we will serve divorce papers on what's known as the summons complaint. Hopefully at that point, they'll get an attorney. I will talk in the next video about the next steps in that scenario. But remember, what I like to say always is if you can do it uncontested, do it. Save you time, money, and aggravation. Remember, at Port Sava, we help you get on with the rest of your life.